Stop the prisoner from faking death, the warden burned his foot with fire, but there was no reaction. The warden ordered the body to be dealt with. The guards covered him with a shroud, planning to eat first, but they didn't know I saw everything. The moment the guards left, I crawled out at once. Looking at the cellmate who stayed with me for 8 years, now lying there like that, I completely broke down. I stared at the old man's body. A wild idea flashed through my mind. I tore open the shroud, dragged his body into my cell. I laid him on my bed, positioned him as if asleep. I cut off my own hair, placed it on his head. I made him look like me. After everything was set, I crawled back into the old man's cell. From inside the wall, I took out the map he had hidden. Before the guards returned, I sewed myself into the shroud. Whether I lived or not, next was left to fate. Not long after, the guards came back from their meal. When they lifted the body, it felt a little heavy, but no one questioned it. To be safe, they tied an iron weight to the ankle. Then, together, they threw the body into the sea. Thanks to the small knife the old man left behind, I cut a slit inside the shroud. I broke free, untied the weight, and swam upward with everything I had. 14 years of wrongful imprisonment. I finally escaped, but the danger was not over. I had to reach shore before being discovered. At the same time, the guards delivering food sensed something wrong. They stepped closer and everyone froze. The one lying there was the same old man who had already been thrown into the sea. The warden ordered the bed moved. The stones in the wall were easily pulled aside. He raised a torch and looked inside. A tunnel appeared right in front of him. The guards launched a search at once, but everything was already too late. I swam straight to the shore and officially stepped onto my path of revenge. To avoid attention, I slipped into a farmhouse and changed out of the humiliating prison uniform. By chance, in the mirror, I saw a stranger's face. 14 years behind bars had not only broken my soul, even my appearance was completely different. A few days later, guided by vague memories, I returned to my old town. But what awaited me was bad news. My father had passed away years earlier. Led by a priest, I stood in the cemetery. On one gravestone was my name. The date of death was the year I was imprisoned. This meant the people who framed me never planned to let me leave alive. After that, I went to my fiance's home, only to learn she had already married. And, what was even more cruel, the man she married was the very one who sent me to prison back then.